Breaking news, the internet was very wrong about something, and the crying about the Dodgers spending is getting out of hand. Let's talk about that for your Daily Dose of Dodgers on Friday, January 24th, 2025. If you missed it, The Athletic put out an article with an audio recording of Ippei Mizuhara impersonating Shohei Ohtani, taking $200,000 out of his bank for, at that time, was a car payment. But the big story or headline of all this is that Shohei Ohtani has been vindicated. He was not part of any gambling kind of scheme. He was not a fall guy. He was clearly the guy that was doing it, took advantage of his friend Shohei Ohtani, and ultimately ended up in prison. He's now asking for a lenient sentence or a reduction as he talks about his mental health, his struggles for his wife, who is unable to kind of sustain on her own, all these things. But the big thing is that Shohei Ohtani was not involved in any of this. And for everybody that made videos, that made jokes, that implied, that are still saying today that the MLB, the FBI covered anything up, I think you should throw Shohei Ohtani a big fat apology, because it was ridiculous for what they were coming after him for. The anger about him taking that deferred payment contract has gone way overboard, attacking his character and all that stuff. So please give your apologies to Shohei Ohtani, as that audio is crazy. Let me include it again for anybody that didn't hear it yesterday. Now, about fans being mad, there's an article that Jeff Passan posted on ESPN.com. It is free. It is not gatekept. I encourage everybody to read it. But in it, it is a lot of crying from other fan bases about how what the Dodgers are doing is untenable, it is unfair, and if the Dodgers were to win the World Series, it would lead to most definitely a lockout coming in 2026, but fans leaving the game because they feel like it is not fair. The anger from disillusioned fans, from dispirited front offices, from owners made to look as if they don't care is very real. And it's going to the point that people at the highest levels of Major League Baseball acknowledge it concerns them. Most worrisome is the rhetoric that fans are done with the game, that what LA is doing is unfair, that the financial imbalance ruins the sport. A villain around which people can rally is tolerable. An unbeatable monolith is not. An exemplar for how teams can operate is instructive. An extinguishing of hope is not. I gotta tell you, I don't feel bad. This is the system that the players, that the owners all agreed upon, and the Dodgers are just exploiting it to the maximum that they can. Is it unfair? I don't know. They're just playing within the rules. So you tell me what's unfair or not. I think ultimately fans are upset that their owners, again, have gaslit them into thinking that this is not something that they can do. They can do it. They are all very, very rich billionaire owners. If they put the money down, they can make it happen, but they don't want to because they want to turn a buck. So again, for fans that are crying about what the Dodgers are doing, it is embarrassing. We are going to definitely head towards a lockout, and who knows what that'll do to the impact of this team and its ability to win however many World Series. But it's embarrassing. If you're a fan of other teams, it's embarrassing. Also, Kirby Yates signing might not be announced until February 11th when pitchers and catchers report or spring training starts, so be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, as always, go Dodgers.